And here you have it, from MCP tool, WordPress create post, to full WordPress publishing. We've got everything here and it's looking pretty good. Hello, I'm Mike. Are you tired of copying and pasting from your AI chat into WordPress to create online content? Would it be really cool if you could make WordPress content on almost autopilot using AI and advanced tools? Let me show you how. We're going to do something rather unique here and use Cursor as our WordPress author. Now, bear with me on this. I know Cursor is a coding tool, but you can download it and use it for free, and you can use it to make WordPress posts. I'll show you how. Big shout out to Ian Nuttall, who posted on X this insane little thread about using Cursor and Claude 3.7 to make a powerhouse content writer. It researches your topic, plans your content, writes it all out. It's really, really incredible. We're going to superpower this by inserting the rules into Cursor and then using the Zapier MCP to connect and publish to WordPress on automation. So you'll see here, Ian has posted up on Playbooks a full rundown on exactly how you need to configure this in Cursor. This is what I'll do, and I'll also link to that post down below in the description. But for the most part, it really is about just copying and pasting. So when I select Agent here, you'll see there's the ability to add a custom mode right here in Cursor. So this is what we'll do. We'll name it the Content Writer. The model will be Claude 3.7 Sonnet Max. We'll enable thinking. Keep binding as suggested, Command-Shift-W. It does indeed have access to all the tools and, most importantly, MCP servers. We're going to need this to publish to WordPress. Under the advanced options, we'll enable auto run, and custom instructions are listed right here on Ian's listing, which we can paste into our author here. With that all done, we just click done. And now you'll see not only do we have a Cursor agent, ask and manual as before, but now we have a content writer. It's selected and it's ready to go inside Cursor. This is very exciting. Now we're going to link MCP into Cursor so we can publish to WordPress too. First, we'll create a directory called Cursor, and then we'll create a file called mcp.json. Then over here in the Zapier Cursor integration setup, you'll see a bit of code which you can copy, and then we'll paste it here and save it with Command S. Now we'll go up into settings and we'll look for the MCP tab here. And you'll see, yes, Zapier MCP is inside our WordPress Genie project and it's currently disabled. Well, I can enable that in a moment, but first I'm going to add the WordPress actions inside Zapier MCP config. So over here, I'll add a new action and we'll search for WordPress. Let's start with one, create post. Next, we'll need to connect a WordPress account. And you'll see here a great blog from Music Radio Creative. It's existed for decades and it helps you to sound great. So I'll just go ahead and copy the base URL, paste it in here along with my username and password. And you'll need to make sure to have the Zapier WordPress plugin installed too for this to work. And you'll find my WordPress account has been connected. And for the post type, well, we'll have AI guess for that field. This is all looking good, so I'll enable the action. Okay, so far we set up Cursor, previously a coding tool, but now a great content writer, as an epic WordPress content creator. And we connected Zapier MCP to WordPress and linked it into our Cursor project. So now you'll see here back in Cursor, we can actually go and enable it. And you'll see in just a moment that light will go from yellow to green. Might need to hit refresh. Boom. Now we've got edit and add actions, but most importantly, we've got right here WordPress create post. That means our content writer can not only make the content, but also publish the content, which is really cool. So let's take it for a spin. Okay, over here on my other YouTube channel, which is all about audio, I show the best voiceover chain. This is showing voiceover artists how to make their voiceovers sound great. Now I've got a little plugin on Chrome to extract the YouTube transcript. So I'll click that. It'll immediately go ahead and get the full transcript from the video. Then I'm going to go to Cursor and I'm just going to say to the chat, create and publish a WordPress post based on this video transcript. And then underneath, I'll just paste in that YouTube transcript. That's all I should need to do. Send it to my content writer, sit back and relax. Okay, you can see it's planning already in front of me, all the moves it needs to do. Now it's writing out my professional voiceover chain blog. We can just squeeze this up and watch it a little bit, but it's already looking extremely accurate and extremely good. Okay, and you can see in real time it's actually updating things, which is really, really cool. It's listing what's in the directory. Look at this. This is amazing. So it's gone ahead, it's created the blog post for me here, and I can study this if I like. It tells me exactly what it's written for me. I bet you didn't know Cursor could be used as a WordPress writing tool. Okay, it did everything, but it didn't actually publish it yet. So I'm going to switch over to agent mode and I'll say, this post is fantastic. Can you please publish to WordPress using my MCP tool as a draft? Just an extra bit of caution there. And then Cursor should see that I have the WordPress MCP tool. It's called it. This is really cool. And it says I've initiated the process. The post has been created from our Markdown file. And since it's a draft, you can review the content, add additional media, set categories and tags, publish when you're ready. This is nuts. It literally just took me that long to write a post for WordPress using my existing content. And here, if we go into WordPress, you'll see right here as a draft, professional voiceover chain with Apollo Twin X. Now, we can actually go in to edit this to take a look, and look at this. The MCP server via Zapier has published this absolutely beautifully as a draft for my approval, which of course, if I'm happy with that, I can go ahead and hit publish. Or if I'd prefer to be on the safe side here, I could have a look at the preview. And here you have it from MCP tool WordPress create post to full WordPress publishing. We've got everything here and it's looking pretty good. Seeing as we're on a roll, let's do one more thing. I'm going to add another WordPress MCP action. Upload media will enable this, and one more, and this will be the update post action. Now with those superpowers added, back in Cursor, I'll go into the MCP and make sure to refresh so that those new upload media and update post abilities appear here under my Zapier MCP. Now you'll see here I've added some images to my agent and I'll say, this is fantastic. Please update the post to contain these images. Okay, now it's telling me it's going to upload those images using upload media MCP, and it's doing it multiple times. And again, for the final image, now that we've uploaded the images, let's update the post, and it's doing so. I've updated the post and added the images in the correct locations. Wow! Let's see if it did it well. Well, this is really cool. Yes, it has uploaded the images. Let's check back into the post, going back into our draft, and let's have a look. The moment of truth. Wow, okay, yes, the first correct image in the correct place. I like the alignment of that. Oh, and I like the alignment of this over to the right for the Neve 1073 plugin. And finally, yes, the Teletronics LA2A is inserted there as well in the post. We can, of course, view this as it would look on the web. And as we scroll down, yes, we'll see those images are perfectly inserted in this blog post. And actually, I think they look really good. As you'll see, this was all done using Cursor MCP via the Zapier MCP WordPress integration. Not only did it go ahead and call the WordPress create post tool to post what it initially drafted out, but it then used MCP to upload media and finally updated the WordPress post to contain those images. Pretty cool, huh? And you could do this too. You could create WordPress posts on pretty much autopilot with just an idea and your content writer buddy inside Cursor AI. And the best thing is you don't have to provide the images. You could indeed just tell it to go out and search the web to find images, but of course, careful with copyright if you go ahead and do that. This is fantastic. I think I might use this more often. How about you? Let me know how you'll be using it in the comments down below. And of course, we'll be discussing how to set this up and further tweak it and make it better inside my community. And the link to join that is also down below. Thank you so much for watching. And YouTube is showing a video on your screen right now you should watch next. Thanks.